Spencer from UITM Kota Kinabalu, Sabah. I will, I'm here to do a study concerning tourism potential in Taliwas Conservation Area. When Dr. Waidi invited us to participate in this exploration, he did mention that tourism is one of the area that they would like to develop for Taliwas. So that is why I am here to look into the potential of tourism in Taliwas. Secondly, to provide recommendations for tourism development in Taliwas. Now, there are several of us in the team, myself, Madam Siti Hajar, Madam Nur, Mr. Arsi, Miss Umaira, Madam Nurafika, yeah, and also Madam Rose John Kiddy. Now, our findings, okay, with regards to the tourism resources in Taliwas is that most of the tourism resources that that are available in Taliwas are quite similar to the one in that you can find in BRL, Danum Valley Field Center, Kawag, and maybe other conservation areas managed by Yayasan Sabah. Mainly the trails are the same. You will have the waterfalls, the flora and fauna. So Taliwas is meant for eco-recreation. So therefore we expect to have a lot of school children to visit the place. Based on the visitor number to Taliwas in 2019, Taliwas recorded about 1,549 visitors. Only 18 of them were international visitors, and I believe that the majority of those domestic visitors are school children. Now, if you want to develop tourism in Taliwas, Taliwas must have an attraction, and that attraction should not be competing with the attractions that are already available in BRL or Kawag. What we can suggest is that maybe Taliwas can look into the possibility of opening up a logging museum. Now, why I say this is that this area, conservation area, was once logged before. Yeah, so we would like to showcase to our visitors about the logging industry that happened here long ago. So by having this logging museum, that will give an interesting story about the heritage of Taliwas. All right, and that is again different from what BRL, Kawag, and maybe Danum Field Center in Fapro is offering. So by having this so-called logging museum, we are not talking about a museum that is showcasing artifacts on just like that. What we are trying to perhaps portray here is that more interactive museum, open museum maybe, yeah, whereby visitors can participate and look at materials or perhaps things that was used in the logging industry before, because a lot of young generations are unaware about this. So this is something interesting, yeah. And also the environmental education can also use it as their a platform to inform school children about the logging industry and how Yayasan Sabah has managed this place effectively and now you can see the forest is actually rebuilding, growing back to its normally again. All right, it will take time, obviously. Now, lodging museum concept should also be of good quality, yeah, because you have to provide a product that is again quite similar to what Danam BRL is offering, which is of high quality. Yeah, so they have to upgrade the facilities perhaps, and if they can get this group of people to just stay maybe half an hour to visit the museum, that would be good enough, because I know that I was informed that visitors from BRL do come over here, stop over to use the restroom, but that's about it. So in terms of money that is Taliwas is getting from these visitors, maybe very, very minimal. Yeah, so this is a great opportunity for Taliwas to capture that market. So if Taliwas, BRL, and maybe Kawa can work together, create a package, all right, include this logging museum, I believe that it will enrich the experience of the visitors, and then again the objective of making Taliwas as a new tourist destination will be fulfilled. All right, and don't forget, we also have the local people. We can also get them to visit this place, not only for eco recreation, but also to learn about the history of logging in this particular area. So this can be tied up with again other places, maybe Silam Coast and so forth, if it is packaged properly. So to say whether Taliwas has the potential, I believe it has. I believe it has the potential to become a tourist destination by providing, as an example, mentioned just now, the logging museum, and maybe other tourism activities or tourism products. Yeah, so far I think based on our 3 days of visiting this place, that can be our preliminary recommendations and also findings. Thank you.
My name is Rahim Matsa Ahmad. I am from Sabah Environmental Trust, and I'm here to complement the effort of Sabah Foundations in exploring Taliwas River Conservation Area, to look at the potentials of its available resources to be developed for recreational, research, and educational activities that they are planning to incorporate into their management plan. I have a small team working with me. We are altogether 6 of us, supported by Dr. Spencer and plus few other people. And our main thing here was basically to conduct rapid assessment of the resources along the trails that are newly developed by the team on the ground, and to see the prospect of it being further developed. In addition to that, we are also looking at what keystone attractions that would attract visitors to this place. There are scientists working on different components of biodiversity, tourism attractions, everything, and we do hope when all these things are put together, it will be able to put into a package that can be marketed, developed and marketed by CEMD for the purpose of attracting more visitors to the area. In my opinion, although this forest has been logged in the 70s, but the logging that were conducted in those days were very high standard. And I saw, walking along this trail, the regeneration of the forest was fantastic. A lot of young trees, successions coming up, and abundance of wildlife were observed. Among others, I was able to observe nests of orangutan, marks of sun bear, looking for stingless bee for the honey, and also elephant. But nevertheless, there were also deers and other smaller mammals. Birds were fantastic. A simple reason, most of the understory bird can be easily seen in the morning or even heard calls. Gibbons' presence obvious in this area, but I have not been able to see them. But nevertheless, the calls in the morning and the evening were fantastic. Other attractions that natural are the waterfall of various sizes that would suit children, adults, and maybe other international visitors. Accessibility is fantastic, good. Most of the facilities here are, although they are in older conditions, they need maintenance. But I think, for a start, it is a good thing with available campsites, shelters, and also the proper toilets, stuff like that. And certainly, with the distance from Lahadatu, near to here, the catchment pool of visitors from Lahadatu is easily obtained and from good marketing, school program. Now that the pandemic basically is moving into endemic stage, so children are coming out, attending adult education's outdoor classes. So again, the prospect is good, and I'm happy to have contributed in any small way with my team, plus all the others, and hopefully the finding that we have will be able to be tabled in the coming workshop, and this can be compiled to become a booklet where the management can extract information to design, formulate program of activities. And of course, the thing that I was hoping the outcome from this rapid assessment that basically contribute to these explorations of this Taliwas area is that there would be abundant data available of what have not been known, and now with the expert coming in, the scientists plus others, researchers, research assistant, everything would be able to be tabulated so that we know what we have, and these would form the basic ingredients of this place. At least the standard of this place is known whether it harbor threatened species globally or locally. Wildlife are basically healthy, and the presence of other kind of activities within the surrounding area might be able to be tapped. We have known that this is en route to Borneo Rainforest Lodge, and certainly there's a huge potential to attract those market without much work. It's a ready market that you can tap easily without doing international promotion.
Selamat pagi, nama saya Wilson Wong, Ketua Program Taman Alam Sumber Jadi dan Ilustrasi Fakulti Perhutanan Tropika Universiti Malaysia Sabah. Bersama dengan saya adalah Profesor Dr. Puah Muihau dan juga Dr. Hamimah Talib bersama seorang pelajar pasca siswaza Longwengi dan pelajar prasiswaza Atika. Topik kajian kami adalah menilai peluang rekreasi di TRCA dengan menggunakan teknologi GIS, iaitu sistem maklumat geografi. Basically kita akan melihat potensi sumber alam sumber jadi yang boleh kita gunakan sebagai tarikan untuk melawat ke sini pada masa akan datang. So dengan menggunakan GIS, mungkin ia akan dapat membantu pihak pengurusan untuk membangunkan lagi kawasan Taliwas ini sebagai pusat ekopelancongan pada masa akan datang.
My name is Phua. I am a professor and currently I'm the Deputy Dean for Research and Innovation in the Faculty of Tropical Forestry, UC Malaysia Sabah. So by profession, our expertise is focused on remote sensing and geospatial analysis, including spatial planning and application in forestry as well as natural resources. So in this expedition, we are very glad to come here, invited to join this Taliwas River Conservation Area expedition. And we try to bring a topic which is related to nature tourism. Specifically, we don't simply do any nature tourism, but we are focusing on a little bit more interesting aspect of nature tourism supply. When we look at the opportunity distribution in space, so within this region, so we have quite many nature sites. So we want to know the potential nature resources that will provide recreation opportunities to the public, to the people, to the visitors. But at the same time, these are internal competition among these nature sites. So we should think about the question, for example, how about the resilience of these nature sites? Yeah, before MCO, how good are the performance of this nature site? How about after the MCO? Yeah, which research site will recover the fastest, or which research site will have a little bit of more problem in trouble in getting visitors coming back to the site. So with all these questions, we would like to discover give us a little bit of time. We'll try to discover what are the answers to all this. So I think that is what we are doing now during this exhibition, as well as we collaborate with YS people, Yayasan Sabah people, to continue and provide answers to this kind of questions. From this exhibition, we hope to enhance further collaboration between university as well as NGO, semi-government, or the Yayasan Sabah. Especially, we have been having a very healthy working relation with Yayasan Sabah as well. We are not new to doing research around this area. We have been working on carbon storage in the Denom area. But this time we want to look at the special aspect of nature tourism distribution. So we hope we will be able to carry this research topic. I think because tourism is an important industry in Sabah, so it provides a lot of opportunities of jobs for people, and we hope this can be further enhanced. And then, so we hope that through this working together with our team and also the cooperation of YS people, we hope to make the industry to optimize the potential and then make sure it is sustainable in future. So thank you. I think that's it.